semi early last night, so shit, I was tired as hell. Monday morning when I woke up, but we good now. I'm getting cold than a boy out here. Shit's cold. I want my house coat or a hoodie. But so Ty, my boy Ty, from Philly, he's saying that Jaron Boots Ennis. The rumor is that because he did a space on Twitter, and he sent to me a video he did, and he's saying that Jaron Boots Ennis is rematching Karen Chukhadzhian November 9th in Philly. I think he might have said Raymond Ford on the undercard. I don't really care about none of that. Um, so, this is the same. I mean, it's funny. It's funny how I say they do this shit in boxing all the time, right? And it's funny how when Bud got space and opportunity, I think Tim Tszyu just did an interview on Fight Hub and people praising Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu was going around calling fighters punani, and he had just dug Bud. And you could tell in the interviews around that time when he was fighting Thurman, he picked Thurman because they promised him an Errol Spence fight later in the year. Okay? So they didn't expect him to lose to Thurman, and he didn't fight Thurman. He lost to Fondor. And I say that to say this. It's funny how a lot of these dudes, when Bud needed an opponent, you know what I'm saying? Virgil Ortiz to sell his fight. Well, I fight Crawford after the fight. I'm going after Sebastian Errol Spence winner, which we don't even know if that fight can happen because Earl got eye issues, allegedly. Well, that's the rumor. Then you got Tim Tszyu, which he going the IBF route. Like, you can get a crack at 2 titles, homeboy. Why not fight Bud? But I ain't mad at it. Get a title, then fight Bud. But you already done ducked. They tried to go for him first. And that's part of the reason why Turki Al-Sheikh don't want to fuck with him. He don't want to out him, but yeah, he ducked Bud in March. PBC was trying to put that fight together, I believe. I could be wrong on that, but he ducked. And now Jaron Ennis, who showed up to the fight, you got Eddie Hearn, you got his daddy, Bonzi saying, they would have stopped Madrid Mall. Nigga, y'all couldn't even stop Karen Chukhadzhian. If y'all would have stopped Karen Chukhadzhian, it wouldn't be no need for no damn rematch, Playboy. So they just talking, dude. Everybody that spoke down on Bud, every fan base that spoke down on Bud, what they do? Bud need an opponent, Jaron Boots and his lock and fight in expeditiously, allegedly, or rumored, with Karen Chukhadzhian. Who the fuck want to see that? You couldn't call up Brian Norman Jr.? Congratulations to him for being world champion, and Bud relinquished the belt. Stallone should be world champion too. Y'all couldn't just, buy him out his contract. Y'all talking about y'all want to be undisputed by summer 2025 and then fight Bud. Y'all could have shot the 5 with Bud right now. Y'all could have shot the 5 with him. They could have literally fought Bud now. What they hurry up and do? Lock a fight in so Turki Al-Sheikh didn't come bother them. Now, they said they was gonna do that. Oh no, we won't fight Bud next. We gonna fight again in October. In November. And no, he ain't gonna fight Bud next. They told you what he gonna do, but y'all just ran to the point where Boo said send the contract. What you want, a rendezvous contract, Ninja? Let me send it for the summer or the fall of 2025. If I'm Bud, I would entertain no fair splits with these dudes. Ain't nothing fair. I'm tearing Turki Al-Sheikh. This all I want these ninjas to get. Because these dudes can have a crack at 2 titles and the opportunity to get a mandatory at the WBC. And now everybody want to go their own way. Like that shit they doing on the internet. Mock tile. Men going their own way. I don't even know what that means. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I don't even know what that means. Everybody want to go their own way now. Oh, I'm going to go over here. And everybody want to lock fights in. And, I want to go after Spence Fondor. And then you got Tim Zoo talking about, well, you know, they got weight classes for a reason. Pussy, get in the ring and find out. I hate when they niggas talk shit, but then they don't want to do nothing. That's a pet peeve of mine. Don't pop shit if you ain't gonna about to do nothing. And I told y'all about socks Ennis, tube socks Ennis. Nigga Daddy and them Eddie Hearn just fucking talking. You just talking. They hurried up and locked the fight in. They said we can't. We want the fans want to see Chukhadzhian. If we didn't want to see that shit as the co-main event, and that was a terrible fight by the way, who want to see that as a main event? Think about that for a minute. He's still not fighting nobody. Still not. He could have got Alexis Rocha. That would have been a better fight. He could have. Blair Cobb is a better fight. Why they refuse to fight Blair Cobb? That's a better fight in Philadelphia. He just came off a big win versus Adrian Broner. Why not fight Blair Cobb? Tube Socks Ennis is on some bull jive. You know what I'm saying? Tube Socks Ennis is literally terrible. And they hurried up. They hurried up and locked the opponent in. They said Turkey gonna be calling. We gotta find the opponent so he don't expose us for ducking. I'm telling y'all what they did. They locked in any opponent that they can find. Any opponent. They couldn't even do a progression. That's why I say I don't hear nothing from them loud ass Philly niggas. Nothing. Who go, oh, Jaron. I like him too. But he hustling backwards. This all you can find? No, this all they can find. So they wouldn't have to engage in contract talks with Bud. That's all it is. All this shit they doing, they talking is PR. It's PR. That's it. It's PR. They don't really want it with Bud. And then to go fight Karen Chukhadzhian is crazy. You couldn't find nobody else in a hurry. And if he really bout it in my Master P voice, why didn't he just go move up to 54, have an introductory fight, then get in the mix? Bud, Virgil, Fedora, Spence, all that. Niggas just talking. You standing at 47 and ain't nothing there but politics and politricks. Come on. Is Brian Norman Jr. Top Rank gonna let you fight him? And he ain't even got one title defense yet. Let's keep it real. No. Stay honest, we don't know what's going on with him. Apparently he got one more fight on PBC and it don't look like it's gonna be on the Canelo card. So is Eddie Hearn gonna sign him just to make Boots unified? I don't know. But how is this preparing you for a Bud fight? How is this preparing you for the champions at 147? Steonis like to come forward. Norman like that he can box, but he like to be rugged and rough. And Mario Barrios is a boxer puncher, but more aggressive than anything. So what does this take? Y'all couldn't find nothing else in this. I don't have the rankings in front of me. They couldn't find nothing. We gonna fight Karen Jerk Chicken again. That's crazy. You know, and I think maybe just the idea is to keep him active. I think that's the idea, just to keep Boots active and find some work for Boots. But in this opinion, they expedited this work request because they didn't want to get approached about not wanting to engage in negotiations with Bud. I'm telling y'all, when Bud got a fight, when Bud locked into a fight, everybody, oh, he too small for the weight. They make weight class for a reason. He this, that, and the third. And another thing, you ain't hear none of them brothers. You ain't hear none of these brothers speak on Virgil Ortiz getting a gift. The how loud they was when it was Bud and Madrimov. You ain't see none of these dudes, these brothers, you know, be on code. You know what I'm saying about that? They ain't really get on Virgil Ortiz like that. And I know he really ain't a nobody like that in the grand scheme of things. But remember, Jaron Boots, Ennis, and Virgil Ortiz was a thing at one point. You know, that was a thing. So ain't nobody really, saying nothing about, saying that about Virgil. They just let you know, most of the hate is from your own people in the community, bro. From black people, most of your hate, because a lot of them get jealous, and they see you put the work in. They'll see your come up. They won't support you. They won't say you need anything. You want an investment into the business. You want a bottle of water. Won't say nothing. They'll see you struggle. They'll see you grind. And then once you figure it out, they get jealous because they'll figure out they deserve that opportunity, not you. And they know damn well they didn't put the work in to get that opportunity. They watched you grind. They watched you struggle. They watch you come up. They watch you go against the system. They watch you go against oppression. All that shit. And then when you make it, they even hate even more. That's why I tell you. I tell y'all all the time. Y'all be looking for support from y'all people. You don't get no support from y'all people for real. Maybe one or two or a few. But most of your support, when you start a business or you start doing your own thing, most of your support gonna come from strangers. Most of your support gonna come from 100% Miles. Miles. I don't even know where this nigga went. Somebody walking. Miles, come on. No, come on. Good boy. Come on. No. Come on. But yeah, most of your support gonna come from strangers. And like I said, when not Bud is looking for an opponent for his next fight, don't nobody got shit to say. What's the number one question Canelo getting asked? Terrence Crawford, David Benavidez. Don't nobody give a fuck about Berlanga. And I feel like it should be ashamed on the media, for the American media, who think the fight is shitty and know the fight is shitty, and the ones that express that it's shitty, or the ones that suppress that it's shitty and don't want to speak on it being shitty and showing up and supporting it. Like I tell y'all, they the problem. If don't nobody show up and don't nobody cover it and don't nobody be patrons of the fight, they can't go on with the fight. But it's the same thing in the real world. People don't understand we have the power. Even one ethnic group of people, like black people, have a lot of power in this country. If we decided, we ain't going to work, we ain't paying no rent, we ain't paying no bills until until y'all do right by us, there's nothing they can do. We are the National Guard. We are the police. We are the grocery clerks. We are the firemen. All that. It's nothing that they can do. People as a whole, if they feel like the government ain't doing the right thing, what can the government do? Think about it. What can them old, wrinkled politicians honestly do? If everybody say this is enough, this inflation, this rapid rise in rent and interest rates, and we said, fuck it. We are the police. We are the military. We are the fire department. We are the Green Berets, the Marines. We are them. We are them. There's nothing they can do. It's like if you didn't want certain people selling fried chicken and gas in your community, we can destroy that shit. We quick to destroy everybody else stuff. Same thing in this Canelo thing. You can't piss on a fight and then support a fight. And I'm watching because I ain't got no life or I ain't got. Go find something to do. Go do a hobby. Go crochet. Go go to the bar and get in the chick face. Go shoot darts. Go have a good time. Take the kids to the water park. Take them to Dave and Buster's. Because when Bud got a fight locked in, everybody got a lot to say. Everybody got a lot to say when Bud got a fight locked in. But when Bud don't have a fight locked in, he looking for somebody. Virgil Ortiz started talking about something else. Tim Tszyu started talking about something else. Now Jaron locked in a expedited fight, expedited with Chukhadzhian. So they don't get approached about fighting Terrence Crawford. I'm telling y'all, that's the deal. This is not a fire drill, nigga. This the real deal. Shout out to my nigga V's. That's what it is. This is the real deal. This is not a fire drill. These dudes don't want to. These dudes, I'm telling you, they do this to a lot of different fighters. It's a tactic. You know. You notice. You notice this. Tank Davis, when Shakur Stevenson was free, and even when Lomachenko was free, right? Tank ain't say shit. Even when Lomachenko ducked. Imagine if Shakur ducked Tank or Devin ducked Tank. Tank would have went right to social media and called them ducks and all that shit. I'm telling you, a lot of black people just got vitriol for each other. That's it. That's it. So imagine if Devin was like, oh, no, I'm pulling out negotiations, or, man, Tank would have been dragging him through the mud. It wouldn't have mattered that Tank had been ducking Devin Haney for 5 or 6 years or 3 or 4 years. That wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered. And that's just the honest truth. So, like I said before, man, I see right through Tube Socks and Ennis. I see right through what they doing. He not ready. We been knew he not ready. They want to wait till Bud get old and then crack. What's so funny? A guy that looked bad in his 154-pound debut, every time he put at least two punches together, he hurt the guy. He ain't shit. He an easy lick. I can beat him. I think he lost that fight. Woo woo. But when it's time to jump in the ring, Virgil Ortiz talking about going over there. You know, you got you got you got Jaron Boots Ennis locking down a useless rematch with Karen Chukhadzhian. You know what I'm saying? You got Tim Tszyu, he going to IBF route, understandably so. Fondora don't got no fight on deck till January, and Spence got a fucked up eye. He talking about, well, I'm gonna name an opponent at some point. He ducked Bud in June. Well, what was you over there sniffing? That's what you get. That's what your ass get. Always into something. That's crazy. He over here. Cause he always doing some shit he ain't got no business doing. But yeah, Greg Boots need to move up. Man, that motherfucker, he don't even want to fight nobody, bro. He gonna take baby steps forever. Shout out to Greg. He gonna take baby steps forever, bro. Hold on. He gonna take baby steps forever, man. So, like I continue to say, man, him fighting Karen Chukhadzhian is wild. It's wild. If that's true, I don't care if Raymond Ford, General Motors, Chrysler on the undercard. I don't care nothing about that nigga, man. Come on. So don't ask me about the co-feature. I don't care who they get. Khalil Cole, Poe from that Panda shit, Kung Fu Can Panda. Don't care. This is a waste of a fight date. You signed Jaron Boots Ennis in here to do rematches that nobody asked for. And his daddy, oh yeah, we would have did this to Madrimov. Bitch, nigga, go fight Madrimov then. Go fight Madrimov. I don't understand it. If you would knock out Madrimov, he available, go fight Madrimov. I don't understand it. Madrimov is available. Go fight Madrimov. I want pound for pound sports. I want Boots versus Blair. He's scared of Blair. He's scared of Blair. He's scared of Blair. I don't know why. He don't want to fight Blair Cobb. Philly versus Philly. Dilly, Philly. But if his daddy said they would have knocked out Madrimov, why they just gonna go beat Madrimov? It's always, oh, we would do this and we would do that. And I do it, man. Y'all fighting Karen Chukhadzhian again. That's who y'all fighting. Y'all fighting Karen Jerk Chicken. That's who y'all fighting. You know? And it's good to see him come back in January. In November. That's cool. Feed your family right before the holidays. That's a beautiful thing. When did he last fight? He fought Avenesian in July. So yeah, Eddie keeping him active. I just feel like you shouldn't be speaking on nothing I don't feel like you should be speaking on guys that you ain't willing to get in the ring with. Madrimov, Crawford. Y'all should just shut up. Eddie Hearn, they said, okay, what about fighting Crawford next? Oh, we want to get a fight in before then. Maybe by after we get undisputed in summer 2025. They not getting undisputed. I'll tell you that right now. They not getting undisputed. Especially if Manny Pacquiao and Barrios gonna fight. They ain't getting undisputed. Barrios gonna get that check and gonna sit his ass down. He should win that fight by a country mile from after I seen an exhibition. Pacquiao broke, Floyd broke. How about that? He said, I'd rather him fight Jake Paul. Yeah, I'd rather him fight Jake Paul. Shit. Ryan Garcia. Jay Hardaway, salute, finally caught it live. He said, RB the ball, I want to see Boots and Brian Norman Jr. They not going to serve up Brian Norman Jr. right now. Maybe the T.O., because they tied the T.O., but they going to get his name out there a little bit more. But I heard they sparred, and Boots beat his ass, but that's sparring. But Brian Norman beat a lot of ass in sparring, though. But sparring is sparring. These young niggas be wanting to spar to win. Ain't no winners and losers in sparring. He said they let Spence hold the belts hostage at 47. He trying to hold up 54. And they trying to hold up 54. Yup. That's exactly what they trying to do. They trying to block Bud out. They try to stop Bud from getting the WBA and say Charlo coming back. And they don't tell you nothing. They let you know everything you need to know. And Fondor being the company man. You know, it's a nasty rumor. I can't even call it a rumor from where it came from. It's a nasty rumor going out there about Al Heyman, but I promise I wouldn't say nothing. It's a real nasty rumor about Al Heyman. You know, and it confirms everything I already knew about him. Come on. Miles, come on. It's a nasty rumor. He said not ready for Bud, and Bud Kieran may have his number. Fight could backfire. Lucky Hookie. Eddie Hearn to make sure they win the cards. Come on, come on. Eye on the prize. No. Miles, come on, man. This nigga want to sniff the whole field. Miles. Ain't got time for this. And I got to go get him. That's a problem. Come on, see? Come on. Get on your leash. There we go. I'm ready to go back to the crib. Come on. I done did too much walking already. But yeah. No, you might be right. He might have his number. You know? Some people you just leave the fuck alone. Some people just got your number and shit. And shout out to all y'all dummies that get the Madden early access. That's dumb. Because the game is not going to be nothing like it is after the final roster update and all the patches go through. That's why I don't buy that shit when they first come out. Because the game is totally different when they patch it and they do the final roster updates. So these are going to early access to Madden. That shit going to be a totally different game by the time week one comes. You get it 3 days earlier, 6 days earlier for extra $30. Like, it's a scam. I feel like they should come out with Madden once every 4 years and just you had to buy an update. Cause it's the same fucking engine, it's the same game, nothing new. And they can digitally just update that shit. What was you saying about PBC willing to lose money, not working with Turkey, trying to block Bud? Yeah, they willing to lose money because they emotional. That's black businesses. Black businesses is ran on emotion. Most of them, they ran on emotion. They're not a real business. Niggas be too emotional. So how you wanna have power and you ain't got no money? And you losing respect. How you gonna deny Fondor a Turkey out of Sheik payday because you trying to block another black man? Think about that for a minute. You protecting a Mexican. Against another brother. I'm telling y'all, PBC, like when Shakur Stevenson going around here talking about that Bob don't know how to promote black fighters, nobody do. Nobody but Turkey Al-Sheikh is willing to do so. Real talk. Eddie Hearn just aligned himself with black fighters to keep himself afloat. That's it. That's all he do to keep himself afloat. That's it. So when they talking about double tap the screen and like the video, they willing to do that. And all they fighters broke anyway. How about that? All they fighters broke, like I told y'all. The majority of they fighters broke. You think Errol Spence said, I can retire my peers? Niggas just be talking. It's like rappers on rap. You know, yeah, I bought this, that, and the third, and they broke. They out here on the road doing shows broke. Errol Spence got a detached retina allegedly. And he can't get cleared to fight allegedly nowhere. But he's still trying to fight Sebastian Fondora. Even when Sugar Ray came back from his eye injury, he took a tune-up and damn near lost that motherfucker and sat his ass down. So if Errol Spence could retire, he would. He would. Niggas just be talking. He can't retire. I'll just leave it at that. There's a lot of niggas over there hurting, bro. And what Deontay Wilder said to Ellie Seckbeck some years ago, when he was after he fought Hellenius, or right up to that point, where he was telling, you know, how they wasn't paying fighters their money, and he was speaking facts. He was speaking facts. Only one demographic Al Heyman owe a bunch of money to. I'll leave it at that. Al Heyman, y'all. A lot of people think, you know, oh man, Al Black, he gonna do right by the brother. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He ain't doing right by the brothers, bro. He's snaking them niggas, man. And they put their trust in a dude that can't be seen in public. Think about that. Would you wife a woman that would never want to never want to go out in public with you? She just want to stay in the house and chill. Either A, she think you ugly or she embarrassed of you, or B, she got a sick past. Now these hoes today, they don't even give a fuck. I shared a video with Kobe where I think I shared it with Kobe, where this dude go around asking women questions. He asked women would they do a gangbang, and this one Mexican chick was like, yeah, but the reason he said she wouldn't do one is because I'm a feminist and and if I wouldn't feel empowered and I wouldn't want people to know what I was just listening like, you'll be surprised, bro. You should be surprised. Chicks has asked us to run trains on them. Real talk. When I was in high school, shit, I was in college. And you have a bunch of guys that would never believe it. Never believe it. Wasn't no alcohol involved or nothing. High school. Chicks knew what was up. They want that shit. So they be wanting that shit. I don't know what it is. So when these women be talking about the Me Too movement, these was the same women getting train ran on them, getting tossed around through the crew. I don't really listen to none of what they be saying, bro, because I know female nature. It's like porn for boys. It's like porn for men in general. Like your taste in porn just get more sicker and sicker and sicker. So once a woman has so much sex, they desire for sex gets sicker and sicker. They get bored real quick. So you got to learn new moves. You got to do new things. You got to spice it up and play foreplay, all that shit. So you got to keep your woman on her toes. You know, for real. For real. But like I continue to say about it, with boots, with socks in this, tube socks in this, I hate people that pump fake. You see, I don't discriminate. I talked about Virgil yesterday afternoon. We talked about socks in this tonight or this morning. I don't discriminate. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. It ain't about Bud, it's just in general. Everybody wanna run off and do their own thing. You see how quick they lock the fight in? Eddie Hearn know what he be doing. And Boo's gonna continue to fight nobody. His next fight gonna be versus nobody. Mark my words. His next fight gonna be versus nobody. Come on. Mark my words. His next fight gonna be versus Keith Sweat. Nobody. But Jessica, salute. Yeah, his next fight gonna be versus nobody. I'm telling you right now. It's gonna be versus Toucan Sam. Come on. But yeah, let me get out of here. Appreciate y'all. Peace. Hold on. This dude be pulling this shit. Come on, go. Yeah, peace now.